Hello. I'm sorry for the darkness. That is the first apology I want to pull up. Nainga tena badena basubiza nga muganda wange MAP Media yalese stand nga swabura naye yagaye nti omuzindalo weegule nga masanyalaze ne gagamba nti ffe tetuliiwo. And I'm like, okay, let's improvise. What is more important is the communication. Gwewe na tuko butusi. Help me share chobonyamba lero. Otherwise muli mutia mugamba mutia. I hope my sound is very clear. I hope my lighting is not good where I am. Lighting yange sinungi kuba masanyaze gagenze, but I'm trying to improvise. Nayenga ompulira church singo obukulu. Am I audible? Message yango sobolo jifuna. Others, how are you? Mugamba mutia. Richard Jumba kulaba watu said muganda wange mpaka Herbert. Thank you for being on. Chiwanuka. Thank you. Ekituufu kyo nkimanyi ndi munzikiza. Nyinza obutalabika very well, but is my volume okay? Chisingo obukulu. The audibility, the clearness of the sound. Chisingo obukulu sawa zino. Otherwise, Guatuse, help me share with your friends. Tony Juko, Kutume Deko, Webale Kubedako, SK Trevor, thank you. Abdullah, good evening, my sister. Good evening, Abdullah from Sudan. Richard, okay, thank you. Lydia Namudu, hi dear, how are you? Yeah, I know. I was saying I'm gonna go Maamafrica, you lost. Maamafrica, you lost. I agree somewhere, somehow. I could be lost live, but more background to yo, you know, we're there. We've not stopped. We've not put down the hope. So background to yo, I may not come live every day. I may not to your expectation, but we watch closely, we follow closely. This is Nuevo Huzaifa. Thank you for watching. Mulagawa Abdallah Chimera, good evening dear. Mpaka Habat njagala webereremu, you know, ebereremu. Kanet Karim, hi. Banange Lex Lefter, you're audible. Thank you so much, Lex. Balidawa Robert, hi dear, good evening. Ashaba Lois, okay, thank you for joining. Ashaba. Before I start off, Monzikiriza Tetu Sasire Mukwano Gwafesha Mimalende for the sickness. We continue praying for her. N'abalala n'abali eyo abalwadde abafiiriddwako abantu bammwe ababuliddwako abantu bammwe. The pain is equally the same. The pain of losing someone is the same pain of missing someone whose whereabouts you don't know, whose crime you don't know. You don't know whether he's out there alive or dead. Actually, it's more painful. Kubanga oliobo manyo muntu wange yafane muzika. Bwemba njagala kulima kumalalo ngenda ninimako. But that pain of not knowing where someone is, that pain of sitting day and night, nga all you have is tears in your eyes, because you don't know what next. You don't know omuntu ono dala. What is up to him? What is up to her? We pray for you. Mwenabali eyonga mwafiiriddwako abantu bamwe, mwabuliddwako abantu bamwe, nga mulwaziza tuli wamu nammwe era nga tubasaasira. Gwatuuka obutuusi ky'obonyambako, just share. Free Kavuma Jamshid, thank you so much, Lex. Finally, otujjukidde mukwano naye, how are you dear? Sikubajjukira. Mbayo, mo background. I may not do lives every day, but that doesn't mean that we've put the tools down. Zetoshinga sakola live every day nga temuli message, you know, just for me to make a public appearance. It doesn't make sense. Va yongo ina ensonga. Era tuvayo for a reason. We don't come just because we want people to know tuli, of course. What more apart from Jetuli? What do we have to say? What do we have to offer? What do we have to do? Nenga gomnaiga nandabe sawa zino. This is not about political parties. This is not about political parties. Fenga fe tukirize tuli banna Uganda. And whatever is happening in our country is not right. Oba bikwatako, oba tebikwatako. Today it's Jamshid. Today is Olivia Lutaya. Today is someone else you have no idea about. Tomorrow it could be in your own house. Enchalu yinzo kuchanga mama oye gwotalaba. Nga tata wo gwotalaba. Fabana Uganda tweyibala nnyo. And we don't have that kind of unity whereby you're like, the Jamshid simumanyi, simulabangako, sibauliza. I mean, it's none of my business. Trust me, it will get to be your business when it is in your house. Waliwo about kola comment nagamba nti, maybe abaana bebawamba bayina emisango. Yeah, I could try to understand you. Nsobola okugezaako okutegeera. And then deep in my mind, I'm like, okay, abaana bano bayina emisango. What is the right way to handle a suspect? Because we are Ugandans, we know what we are governed by. Tuwetaga genda kusomero kuga nti we are governed by the Constitution. It is the supreme law. What does the Constitution say? Bwemba ndi suspect, bwemba nino musango gwenziza. Present me in the courts of law. Let me be tried. I have that right. Whatever is happening right now is trashing the Constitution. Osokuba enensonga noga bana abaana balabika bayina emisango gye baba bazizza. Yes, bayina emisango gye baba bazizza. What is the right way to treat a suspect? Wa wolina okutwalibwa. You a suspect. You have been taken away. Your family has gone days. Like days. Without knowing where you are. You've not been presented to court. Everyone in an argument here, yo. I'm not talking because nino muntu wanga wambiddwa, but I'm a Ugandan. Echiri ewa jindi chinzo chale wange. Buyinza okukyanga nze ataliiwo. Nga mama wange yasiba yewuba in all prisons and police. Anonya muwala we. It could happen to you. Namwe abayimbi abatuyimirirako nga muyina concerts. Namwe abasumba abantu. Speak out the truth. You have the microphone to preach what is right. To condemn what is wrong. You don't need to be a politician. Some of the things you don't need to be a politician. Tiwetega kubeera munnabyabufuzi kumanya nti bannaye kino kitoobola eddembe ly'omunna Uganda. This is against the Constitution. Because us Ugandans as a state, we are governed by the Constitution. The government follows the Constitution to govern us. And the government is doing so much to frustrate the Constitution. Kuba buli ekiri mu happeninga is wrong, is unconstitutional, is illegal. Abaana bakeera ku macha n'okeera noga mukama. Let me survive. They are trying to look for it in a very hard economic situation. Abaana abo njagala mmanye nti bayina abakyala. Bayina abaana. Bayina families ze balabirira. They wake up to hustle. Like any of us. Like you are watching me. Oina mukyala wo, oina abaana baawo. Time is going to wake up when you're not seeing your wife. For no reasons, on unclear grounds. Time is going to wake up nga you're not seeing your husband. Nga tomulaba. And what's the way forward? Also, kuba yonenga oina argument here like bana baine misango, you know, because the security operatives hold them like thieves. Obutambi bufuluma nola bengeri je bakwata abaana. Nola bengeri je bababuzawo nogenda like weeks, days, months, years without hearing from them. And then you're like, what is the right way? What is actually supposed to be done? Abana Uganda mwekumira nnyo mu nzikiza mu butamanya. You like keeping yourself so much ignorant. Like mwagala nnyo kwekumira mu butamanya. Know your right. Fight for your right. Because it is every Ugandan's right to fair hearing and justice. Bwogamba nti nzizizo omusango, try me before the courts of law. Fe mu constitution yaffe tetuyina we tuyina torture chambers as a punishment. In our constitution, there is nowhere it is written for someone to be whisked and taken away, kept without fair hearing and trying. Ngatamanyi bantu beweba, abantu betebamanyi wali. It's not there. So there is someone above the law, the constitution. The constitution is the supreme law of Uganda. But there is someone above that law. Kubanga ebintu bye mukola is not anywhere. Tebiriyo. Ategwe muna Uganda munange n'otula noga ekyo tekinkwatako. They are going to keep inserting their own laws to govern us in the way they want, not according to the constitution and how it ought to be. Bino mubirabanga ebitandikiriza no ne musirika no ngate binkwatako yo siwange siwachi. It is going to completely change. This is how it started. When the age limit was removed, ebintu ebimu babiretanga ebyokusaaga, the Computer Misuse Act Amendment, ebintu ebimu bino bijja mwe ne mulanga ebyokusaaga. But time is going to come when you're like, okay, kino kyatandikanga ekisaaga. Some of you are not even aware of the Computer Misuse Act, the amendment of the Computer Misuse Act. You don't even know its effects, its disadvantages. Kubanga twagala nnyo okwekipingira mu darkness n'olukalala olw'ebintu ebitatuyamba. You will see very many riposts. If at all a nude came out, if at all a video leaked, a porn video leaked out, maybe of a celebrity having sex or what, ebyo mubyagala nnyo. Mubiwa nnyo repost and sharing. But when it gets to sense, Abanauganda abasinga tuliba enemy ba sense. We are enemies to sense, to knowledge, to wisdom. Ebitalina makulu fe bye twagala nnyo okupushinga. The things that are less sensible are the things we want to push more. Naye ebintu ebiri sensible byolaba nti bannaye ndi muna Uganda naye we tulaga wakambwe. You don't mind that. You don't need to be a politician to understand this. But as long as you have a microphone, you have a platform, speak up and save your motherland. Chino techikukwatako. It's like sitting down when you're watching your neighbor's grass-thatched house catch fire. Ngechitufu nawo chimanye enjuyo ya bisubi. You know the truth, your heart is also grass-thatched. You're watching your neighbor's grass-thatched house catch fire. That is exactly what we are doing. Ntite ibala netugabye tebinkwatako. You don't need to be a politician as long as you are Ugandan. Irrespective of your political party. Ekitufu kisigalenga kitufu. Amazima gasigalenga mazima. Nechibi tuchirabe nti ekyo si kitufu. That is against the constitution of Uganda. Fingaba na Uganda, that is what governs us. It's the supreme law. So whatever thing you are doing must align within the Constitution. Naye saawa zino mulina okumanya nti amateeka gagenda gayingirawo. We are being governed under a script of someone. We are not being governed according to the Constitution. Constitution joina mutwe, the 1995 Constitution, the valid one right now. Joina mutwe. We are not being governed according to that. We are being governed according to someone's script. Chobola antosokera kumachanga tulina musango gwoziza. No kwatibwa. No twalibwa ekitalya. No sibibwa. Without even stepping in court. How? Someone will ask. But it's possible. That is why ogenda kira kumachanga tola babawo. For the next 1 year, 2 years. How is that possible? Chonachisoboka, if we cannot realize what is wrong. Netuvaino tuganti banaye. Chino techirimu mu constitution. Chino techirimu, this is not right. Na yefe bitaina makulu byetuwa makulu. We don't speak out the things because we want following. Following tetujiria. We are also hustling Ugandans. Ngatula bange chiri kwoli enchachi gatuka kunze. I'm equally hustling. I'm equally suffering. I'm a woman. I would literally not want anyone to teach me how I would feel if my husband was abducted. I don't need someone to teach me. I don't need you people to go to school and be taught how to be patriotic. There is no one. It's like teaching someone to love. The very people that are telling us to be patriotic are so unpatriotic. The government, I'm not going to cut that short, is so unpatriotic. The Uganda police forces are so unpatriotic. The first way you can be a patriot is respecting the Constitution. If you're disrespecting the Constitution, you are not patriotic. By the mere fact that you disrespect the Constitution, by the mere fact that you agree to do what is unconstitutional, you're not patriotic. You're not going to sit me down and tell me to be patriotic when we are watching you destroy the Constitution, when we are watching you govern us on someone's written script. Someone wakes up one day and is like, all the people that support this political party should be abducted, should be arrested. Yet we all know it's no offense. Uganda is a multi-political party systemed country. Singa chivayo ne batuga nti okuva ne leero nga bwe mwalangirira ne mujjako age limit ne mujja mu parliament because it's the parliament. Ne mujja mu parliament ne muyise etteeka ne muga nti okuva ne leero we don't recognize any other political party because we've not seen abductions. We've not seen missing people from any political party apart from the opposition. Government in a parliament, kuba parliament tetukyabakaabira temulina kyamaani kye mutuyamba. You are as good as zero. I'm repeating this. The parliament of Uganda temulina kyamaani kye mutugamba. Mulinga nze alina akazindalo k'oku Facebook kokka. If you cannot stand out and demand for the human rights of Ugandans, if you cannot stand up, nemugaba naye we are ruling Ugandans contrary to the Constitution, yet it is the Constitution that governs the country, and you're in parliament and you expect us to be there and praise you. No. Nedda. The parliament is not helping Ugandans. Kuba nammwe mubiraba nti ebintu ebiri mu happening are unconstitutional. What governs the country? Mumulowooza nti mukeera ku makya ne muga nti kati nze kino kyenjagala kino si kyenjagala. If it was that, then twandibadde tuvayo tuga nti okutta kubeere nga si musango. Ngaze oli wanyiza ne muta, it is okay. But we have a constitution. You know, this is a document which where the fundamental principles that govern a country, they don't just come from the blue. Ne bagamba nti water bagakuwa punishment but ne bagamba nti kakati akalaba tukajewo. It's not a one-man decision. Gwinzo kubole ono ngolowoza truly governed by a one man. Kubanga tochimanyi nti they are actually stepping on the constitution. Techa ina makulu kubanga tebagoberera bye bateekawo bitu governing. Me as a person, nsobola okumanya manya nti kati kino ekituufu kiri uncalled for. So parliament yaffe mwe bino ebintu mubimanyi n'okususinga ffe mutuula mu parliament kye ekituufu kye muteesa. Because for a good constitution, by the way, what comprises of it? The fundamentals. One, human rights zino kubaako. You need to respect them. But we're Ugandans. Go to the parliament, not as a banaye. Whatever we are doing, whatever this parliament and the government is contrary to the constitution. Mulia baba kabanji. MUVEYOO declaring it from today onwards. There are no political parties in Uganda. Declare it. Mulekirawo kugamba nti Uganda, there is freedom to participate in any political party you want, to choose who you want. There is democracy. There is no democracy. There is no right for me to belong to a political party I want if I cannot freely exercise my duties, if I cannot freely express my views in those political parties. Then there is no freedom to that. MUVEYOO mukifo ky'okukwata abaana baffe, mukifo ky'okukwata abaami baffe. Tell us from today onwards, there are no political parties. Tukimanye nti bwenkeera ku makya ne mbagamba nti nze mpagireni UP musango. Era essaawa yonna drone yenkima. Than you people preaching something different and you actually do something different. Because we've not seen any other members of the other political parties apart from the opposition being arrested. Kati ekituufu MUVEYOO mulangirire nga bwe magamba nti okwambala bereti musango. Nenshimanya ati bwenjambadde bwe bankwatira wonna nja kuwoza. Then okunsanga nga nva wakanyambadde akatishati kanga ka people power olw'okuba ejjo wandabye ndi ku lusekere lwa Bobby. Tuli mukuziika olw'okuba ondaba kamoocha n'otuma drone zenkime. Kuba amazima amatuufu bano abaana bw'obalaba. They don't even have kalaita kasigala. Twamala dda okulonda. Ekitegeeza nti kati gino ekisanja tugenda kifugibwa ku mugumu gwa mundu. You talk, you're swiped away. You do anything, you're swiped away. The only thing you have to do is to seal your mouth. Ebintu ebimu MUVEYOO mu parliament mubirangirire. That's how the amendments of the constitution are made. Through the Parliaments Act. Mutuveyo aba parliament mutuganti okuva ne leero tugenda kudiscussinga kw'ensonga eno ey'okugyawo political parties mu Uganda. Muzigyewo tumanye nti abaana bwe banadda mu kulangirira ebibiina byabwe, bwe banadda mu participating in political parties apart from the ruling party. Musango. Muyine emisango gye mu creating nze gitali mu constitution. Muyine script yamwe gye muwandiise. The government has its written script contrary to the constitution. Bo gye ba following abannayuganda gye batamanyi. yevirako abaana okuwambibwa mu circumstances ze batamanyi. Yensonga lwaki abaana bakwatirwa ekalangala. During the campaign period, mujjukira, abaana bakwatibwa ekalangala, they were aligned before court and they read for them a different case. Nibabaga nti twabasanga ne weapons, ammunitions. Abaana bakwatirwa ekalangala. Bagenda mu court ne babasomera omusango gw'okubeera ne ammunitions. Ku lunaku lwe babakwatirako ne ammunitions ezo baali kalangala. Ninga kooti ebalaga mwali n'emisango egyo e Kampala. That is why you committed it from. Because nowhere in the constitution where you can align someone before the court obaga nti tubakute kuba mubadde mu presidential campaign ya Bobby Kyagulanyi. Teriyo. It's not an offense. Abaana basiba babakwata mu downtown agenze kunoonya 10 asitula migugu akola ki? Because there is no offense accountable on them. Kuti ne musomero gwaida and disorderly and something biragala. Abaana babakwata banji nnyo ne babasomera ebiragala. Drug abuse. Ninga uli omwana ogenda n'omutuko nagaba naye. Sinabadde njiriba. Nadde ndi musitula migugu. Nagenza okwatibwa mu kooti bansomera biragala. These things are happening. Ate mukimanyi nti biri mu happeninga. The constitution is being changed. Waliwo script endala gye mu followinga. Fe gye mutanatuwaako copy. So abana Uganda bakwatibwa mu butamanya. Nze wemba nvuga emmotoka yange manya nti kati wano no parking. Bwe mparkingawo mu butuufu ne bankwata manya ndi musango. But when ngenda ne parking awantu nga tewali kafaananyi kalaga nti no parking. Then nchitiriza nsobola parking awo nange mba kiraba nsobola parking awo. So mwe parliament bwe mutavaayo ne mu discussing anti musango ku belonginga to the opposition. Abaana bakyabawamba nnyo. Declare it a crime. Tukimanye nti musango kyetukola kive nnyo kivoolebwa era we bakwata bakusiba tebakututena mu kooti. Bakuvunaana tebakututena mu kooti. Obozeza gwa gomola oba same as treason. Tumanye sawa zino nti bwo belonginga to a political party. Obozizza musango equivalent to treason and you are charged as the same person who has committed treason. Because this is what it is simply implying. Abaana babulawo day and night. Every day. And we're watching. Netukera netugala mu parliament netuteesa. Netulinda omusaala gujje. Buli lunaku okeera n'olaba abaana be basabira ekamocha. Parents come every day. Nagamba nti omwana wange nakoma mulaba mu 2021. Special recognition Kakwenza Lushirabashiza, thank you for being on. Abaana every day. Guba ali obaddeko ekamocha. Mwe mubirabanga katemba. Some of you see these things as comedy, but it's not comedy. Abazadde babeere kamocha. Naga ntambudde police zonna. Ntambudde amakomera gonna. Omwana wange simulaba. These are mothers. These are housewives. These are children looking for their relatives. Oyinza okubolya nga balina emisango. Let them be presented in the courts of law. Fe kitufuga nga Uganda is the constitution. Tugezeeko nnyo okulaba nga tugifollowinga. What does it say? Because it's the supreme law, no one is above it. But whatever is happening right now is contrary to the constitution. Meaning we have those special bodies in power that are doing their own script on how to govern this country. As long as it pleases them, they will do that. That is how this country is being managed. They are writing their own script. Bechibaisaawo, echibakolera. That is what they will do. As long as it's able to keep them in power. irrespective of it being against the constitution, they will do that. Now, if you can understand that, osobola okumanya nti kisobola okutuuka kwewuwo ne obatoziza musango, they will put a case against you, bajja gikola emisango. And even now, emisango gili created. There are very, very many people that are under detention for no case. Nga babakutte ne bakusomera omusango, kuba bakwatira kirala ne bakusomera musango mulala, bakimanyi nabo si musango. Mbadde example y'abaana be bakwatira Kalangala nga bali ku presidential trail. Mwenna mubalaba, abasinga baali ba mawulire, abasinga baali ba security, abasinga baaliwo, very many of those people. Niwe batuuka mu kooti babasomera musango gwa have possession of ammunitions. Ninga babakwatidde Kalangala, the only ammunition they had were cameras and phones. Naye olw'okuba bakimanyi it is not against the constitution to support and be on a campaign trail by no take away misango. So mukirize mugane, we are being governed by an extra written constitution that is supposed to keep the people in power, the interested people in power. Mukole kituufu. I'm not here to defend anyone. Nebwaba yakwatibwanga yali abbye. Obanga yali alina omusango gwakoze, because we all know emisango egiri punishable in Uganda. Naye ate where are they supposed to be punished? Because as a Ugandan, I have a right to fair hearing and trial. Present me to court. These people have been looking for Jamshid for over 21 days now. Nebwaba yatta. Nebwaba yabba. Even if it's aggravated rape, the end result is tried in court. That's where the court decides. Neganti kati, tukusindise ekitalya. Emyaka mwenda. That's how it's supposed to be. Nibaganti kino ekibinja kiri suspected to be notorious and this. Take them to court. Let them have a fair hearing and trying. Fem constitution ya fetetuina article yonna is supporting abduction of citizens. It is actually contrary and against the constitution. You're stepping on human rights. Tetuchiyinamu. Bwokera kumacha n'ogigugolinga n'ogigula n'ogisoma. Tetulinamu teeka, tetulinamu article providing it for the abduction of Ugandans. And that is what governs us. Fengaba na Uganda. We are governed by the constitution. But the people in power are disrespecting it. And they're asking us to be patriotic. How? How do you expect me to be patriotic? Because the first way, by the way, you can be a patriot is to respect the constitution. Tuina ngeri jogenda kunsomesa kubeera patriotic when you cannot respect it. How much more can I love my country than what I am doing? Naye gwe bwe kibanga kyenkola olabanga atali patriotic. Kulumirirwa nsi yange na bannayuganda bannange. What more are you going to teach me? Kubanza Jamshid si bba wange. Si muganda wange. Si mulirwana. But muna Uganda. He's a Ugandan. Olivia Lutaya. Si mwana wange. Si muganda wange. Naye muna Uganda. You don't have to be a politician to reason out some of these things. Mwabayimbi mwina platform zamwe. You only come out to cry when you need help. When Ugandans need help, you don't talk. Kino chikwatiramu n'abasumba and all the leaders. If all you do is collect offertory, tithe Sente za kuzimba kanisa nga tosobola kwogera ku kikyamu noga bannaye kino kikyamu. The bishops ebichamu mubiraba. You're being tied up by knots of money. The very people you expect support from are the very people that are being abducted, that are being tortured. Temusobola kubaako kye mwogera ne mugaba bannange. This is not right. Muyine eddoboozi erisinga ku ffe. Mulina platforms ezisinga ezaffe. Muli bayivu n'okusinga ffe. Bino ebintu mubitegeera okutusinga. You understand these things better than we do. Naye nammwe mukiraba ne mmanya nti kikyamu, and you keep quiet. You let your folks live a line of darkness. Temusaana babikulira maaso ne mugamba nti naye kino, it is against the constitution. Temusaana babikulira maaso ne mugamba nti bannaye, ffe ng'Abannayuganda, we are governed by the constitution. And that is what governs us. Whatever is contrary to the constitution is unconstitutional. Whatever is in the constitution must be followed. This is how we are governed. It's not like tuli kisiikirize tuli awo buli omu akeera ku makya n'akola amateeka ne gayisibwa. It is a state with a government and a constitution. Kizibu nnyo okutuuza endiga zammwe ne muziraga ekituufu. But you find people, for we are not here to condemn each other, to beat each other, and okwewalana because of political parties. Abantu mubalaga ekituufu. We don't have to pursue you to belong to a certain political party. Do what is right. Because it's not about political parties. Do what is right. Because at the end of it all, buli omu alina choice here. Why do you make it look like we have democracy? Why do you make it look like we have a right to choose any political party to belong to? But it's the contrary. Mukifo ky'okuwamba abaana, mukifo ky'okubasiba, mukifo ky'okubakuba, nga tebamanyi musango gwe bazizza. Abolish the political parties. I mean, everyone knows this is a dictatorial regime. It's nothing to hide about. That's why they will wake up and say, no more to the age limit. And it will be scrapped off. That's why they will wake up and say, the Computer Misuse Act has been amended. And it will be amended. That is why they wake up and say, okuvanerero, this. And it will happen. Just like you're seeing it is normal, abaana okuwambibwa. Yet we all know it is unconstitutional. It is not okay. Muveyo mugamba abaana mulangirire, declare. It's nothing to hide about. Declare from today onwards if you support a contrary party, apart from the ruling party, ogwo musango equivalent to treason. Omwana akere ku makya ayambala ka t-shirt ka people power nga akimanyi musango. Omwana akere ku makya nga akimanyi okutambula ne Bobby musango. Because abaana mubawamba watali clear conditions. Mubateeka mu court ne mubasomera emisango egitaliyo kuba namwe mukimanyi tebalina misango. Omwana omukwatidde kalangala ali ku kamera omutaddeko gwa ammunition. Fete tumanyi politics wammwe gwe muzanya. But these are our people. Bemuzanyirako politics. These are our husbands. These are our children. Bemuzanyirako politics wammwe. Muveeyo muganti bannange. Okuvanerero. Nga bwe mwavayo ne muganti tetugikwatako ne mugikwatako. Muveeyo mugambe nti nedda. Musango kive. Kivoolera ddala. Era kisibya nga togenze mu kooti. Tukimanyi okuvanerero. Nti bwogenda ku makya noga nti I belong to the party of so and so, as long as it is contrary to the party in power. It's a crime equivalent to treason. Abaana bakeere ku machanga bachimanyi nti kibaliko musango. Omusango nga tegukola togenda mu kooti totwalibwa mu kooti otwalirwawo direct je mubatereka je tutamanyi. Declare it. Abaana batambule mu kumanya baleme kutambulira mu kisiikirize. Because bw'otunuulira abaana bonna be bazze bawamba be batadde ne batadde. Nga omwana n'otula naye bakava okuta abaana awo. Naye buli bw'owulira story y'omwana ebbanga lyamaze mu kkomera ng'omwana talina musango. Bamukwatira walala atuuka mu kooti bamusomera kirala. That is evident enough to show nti omusango gwe yali akoze tegumutwaza mu kkomera. Tegumenya teeka lya Uganda. Teguli mu misango gya Uganda. Abaana mubajje mu buzannyo bwammwe bwa politics. Bayina families. Bayina abaana b'okulabirira. Bayina abakyala b'okulabirira. Gwe buli bw'ovaayo olinnye ku Munnayuganda to push your interests at the expenses of others. Waliwo omwana essaawa zino atasoma olw'okuba maama amaze ebbanga mu kkomera. Waliwo essaawa zino omwana atafuna bujjanjabi olw'okuba taata taliiwo. Mwe mulowooza ono Katemba, this is not comedy. Keera ku makyalu mwogambe nti ngenda kukola survey. Basolomoni Kaweesa mwe mukyasinza owandiika emboozi. Mukeere ku makya mutandika okunoonyereza mutuule kamooca mubuulirize abazadde abo. Biki bye bayitamu? Mubuulirize abaana abo. Biki bye bayitamu? Gwe mugenda omanya nti si Katemba. Abamu ku mmwe you even started mimicking these people. Abaawambibwa abe batamanyi gye bali n'abaafa. They hold masses for them yali. Nyoga katusabira abantu baffe. Muveyoo ku social media, bring back our people, bring back our people. Gwoteekayo butesi, bring back our people. Naye waliwo omwana agenda osula enjala. Waliwo essaawa zino omukyala gwe bagoba mu nju. Because the husband was arrested. Zino ensonga temusooka kuzitwala too personal. Let us derive means. Temusooka kuzitwala too political. Nchimanyi kati era nange nnyinza okkeera ku makya. Oba sinakindi okuva ku live eno. Ng'ewaka ewange wawambiddwa. Nga weetooleddwa because I am speaking the truth. Don't rush to judge people for speaking the truth. Mutunule mu nsonga zammwe. Look into these matters. How best can you solve them than arresting us? Kuba okutuwamba n'okutusiba tekujjaawo nsonga ezo. How best can you address our problems? How best can you find solutions for our agonies? Tosooka kukwata kyakunzire. Tosooka kunkwata kubojja kuba tojjeewo tosolvinze. You've not solved a problem. Look into our agonies. Look into our issues. Temusooka kujja kuwamba buwambi ffe. How is it going to solve our problems? Fe tutula wano ku internet ne tutayipinga. Banange, free our people, bring back our people. Waliwo abaana abasula enjala. I'm telling you the truth. There are women who are being chased out of houses because of rent. You all know embeera yakati, some women entirely depend on their husbands as the breadwinners. Omututo omuterese ennaku 21. I'm telling you the pain is the same as that person ava okuziika omuntu we. Actually, it is more. Gwe ava okuziika osomanya nti omanyi? Nkuziise, death is to nature, you know, it's to human. It's for all of us. No kaba no chita. Naye teri kintu kirumanga kutereka muntu mu suspense. Tomanyi mwana we gyali. Tamanyi oba mufu oba mulamu. Tamanyi musango gwe yazza. Tamanyi lwalivaayo. They don't know. Enzentero okubagamba ne bagamba the poor will one day react. And the rich will no longer feel safe because the poor are too poor. Time egenda kutuuka nga mwe abagagga, the rich, not the rich in cash, but the rich ategeera will feel insecure and unsafe because the poor are too poor. Omwavu agenda kwekyawa, omunaku agenda kwekyawa nga newo mutumuzamwe mundu. Wakwata dabana abana be bonna bafudde nga takyalina kyatya, nga takyalina kyakufiirwa. Abana mulekerawo okubawamba, mukole teeka liveeyo. Bamanye nti okutambula ne Bobby musango, okubeera mu opposition musango. Declare it than okuwamba abaana. Ate n'obwo buba butiitiizi. Gw'olina obuyinza bwonna. You have all the powers. Mwageddiza. It's not surprise. It's not new. We all know the government is capable of doing anything impossible and possible. So musobola okuvaayo through your people nemu declaring without having to torture these young people. Abaana abato abakyezimba, abakyayiiya obulamu. Muveeyo mulangirire so that they know. Nti kino kye tukoze kive. Naye nammwe mukimanyi nti kye bakoze si musango. That's why you can't present them in court. That's why when you present them in court, mubasomera emisango egitaliiyo. Omujje waka, omukuttidde mu kkubo ogenda musomera musango mulala. Mwabaaliwo ku saga ya Arua ne mundu za Bobby. Up to now tetumanyi mundu gye zaava na gye zaalaga na musango gye gwakoma. But they still hold exhibits. So mulekerawo okuzanyira politics mu bulamu bw'Abannayuganda. Stop playing dirty politics on the lives of Ugandans. These are fellow Ugandans. These are our husbands. These are our children. These are our people. These are our fellow countrymen. Mulekerawo okuzanyisa katemba wa mobobwe owa politics mu bulamu bw'Abannayuganda. Bana bangi abali ekitalya because of funny political issues. Bana bangi abatamanyiwe bali, as in parents every day search for their children, but they don't know where they are. Simply because a certain person ayagala kuyisaawo bibye. But these are Ugandans. You're supposed to protect them. You're supposed to defend them, irrespective of the political party they belong to. Fesawa zino tusobola okutypinga free our people, bring back our people. Ekituufu kiri nti the pain and agony is beyond that. It is beyond that. Singa buli nju efunamu omuntu amisinga, that is when you will understand the pain. Nga mbutuufu ogenda okeera ku makya omuntu eyavudde ewaka okukola n'amala olunaku olusooka, olwokubiri, olwokusatu, olwokuna, olwokutaano nga tamanyi gy'ali. Taleetebwa mu kkooti. Nga naawe ekituufu ekigenda mu maaso tokimanyi. Ne weebuuza musango ki? Ate nga abakozi b'emisango mubata buli lukya. The criminals are set free. The innocent people are in jail. Abazzi b'emisango bali bweru bali abutaala. The people that are into corruption cases, they're out there. Banji. Bali eyo abazziza emisango, bali free. Naye abaana be tumanyi nti bannaye, Ngate tunawulirako nti yabbye, nti yasse, yaliddemu ensi y'olukwe. Because one thing I've come to notice, kirabika, if you belong to the opposition, oba oliddemu ensi y'olukwe. And it is something the parliament has to come out and declare and also amend it and put it in the constitution. Tuchimanye nti when you support a party contrary to that in the system, ekujjako ye leading, contrary to the ruling party, it is a crime and it is an offense, not charged in court, direct mukomera. Tuchimanye nti wenkera kumacha neneyambaza obutishati bwango bwa people power musango are equally to treason. Then yokera kumacha ne muwiskinga wa abaana, you whisk them away on unclear conditions. You don't present them to court. Even when you present them to court, mubasomere emisango egitaliyo kuba namwe mukimanyi nti emisango gye babaziza si misango. You put ghost cases. Muveeyoo mulangirire mutugambe nti from today onwards Uganda is no longer a multi-political party system. Put it under the Fukoba Kingdom. Nga yeyo party yemu yokaje tuyina. You either belong to that party or nowhere. And when you decide to kubanga wanti nzengenda kuwagira chino, it's a crime. Because this is what is indirectly happening. Kubanze bwongusanga katishati kapopa nonkwata. Indirectly obanga ngama nti nzizo omusango. Bwondaba kumpi nechagulanyi nonkwata. Indirectly obanga ngamba nti I have committed a crime. If I come out to give out my views, nonkwata, indirectly obanga gamba I've committed a crime. So legalize those crimes. Muzigate mu constitution yaffe tukimanye nti bwowagira party okujjako the ruling party. Musango ovunaanyizibwa era osibwa. Mudhani okwekweka ne mukwata abaana ne mbatuusa mu kooti ne mbasomera emisango egitaliyo. Abaana b'e Kalangala, there were very many. Babakwatira Kalangala ku campaign trail ne babasomera emisango emirala. Position of ammunitions. And the only ammunition they had was a camera and a phone. Very many. They went into prison for almost a year. Mwabala baba Edi Mutwe. The likes of the Edi Mutwe, the Nubian Lee. Wali wasobola okuvayo nambulira omusango omutuufu Edi Mutwe gwe yakola. Gali wasobola okuvayo nambulira omusango omutuufu Nubian Lee gwe yakola. Apart from supporting what he wants. Musango chigwe bakola, because all candidates were having campaigns. Buli presidential candidate yalina campaigns ne campaign trail. So musango chigwe bakola, because there was literally no offense, batuuka mu court ne babasomera emisango emirala. It's the same thing that is happening. Bwolaba abaana bakava ekitalya kye babakwatira ne kye babasomera mu kooti birala. Ne bana abaana abawambiddwa singa wabaddewo omusango nga mbutuufu musango, it is contrary to the constitution of Uganda, bandibadde babatwala mu kooti ne bawoza ne tumanya nti Jamshid ali kitalya kubanga yazza omusango bwe guti ne bwe guti ne bwe guti. Ne tumanya nti omwana wange bamukutte kubanga kive okubba yabadde abba. And he deserves the punishment. Era ali mukomera bweriti. No musiba alina rights ze. Omusiba alina right okumanya, abantu be balina right okumanya wali. Balina right n'omukyalira. Kyobola be kitali osogenda n'otwala ettooke n'otwala akawunga n'otwala omuceere. Omusibe wonna alya. There is that right. Nomanya nti omusibe wange ali kitalya. Omusibe wange ali luzira. Agenda serving emyaka 10 aveyo yazza omusango. So how do we account for the people we don't know where they are? What do you think of their relatives? What do you think of their children? Bazeko chi improvise for those provisions in the constitution nti bw'onoonya omuntu wo n'akubula kino kye kiba kiddako. Bwe tuwamba omuntu wo, kino ky'oba olina okukola. Improvise for those provisions. Amend it. Muja amending constitution yammwe mugikwatiremu ddala. Mulekerawo okutufugira ku script gye muwandiise mu mitwe gyammwe. Nti mugakeera ku makya mwambaze abaana bammwe uniform, mubawe mundu, mubawe motoka, mubagambe mukwate buli kanakindi. Fwe muveeyo mutugambe nti from today onwards teri kuddamu kweyasamya. Era bw'okikola musango. From today onwards teri kuddamu kuwagira opposition. Bw'okikola treason. Mu butuufu ngenda okufuluma ewange nga nkimanyi nti kyenzirako treason. Ngenda okulinnya taxi ogende Kamwokya nga nkimanyi ndi ku musango gwa treason. We bankwatirako kitalya. We bankwatirako kiggo. We bankwatirako luzira. Abaana bakwatibwa mu misango gye batamanyi. They don't know they are committing crime because we don't know they exist anyway. So if those crimes exist, legalize them. Muziteekeko ne penalties tukimanye nti munnaye nga bwe mmanya nti bwe nkola kino if I overspeed bwe bankwata tiketi yange baya bweziti. Bwe nvuga emmotoka etaliiko musolo bwe bankwata nsasula fine bweziti. Mukijjeeyo nayo mukiteekemu mutuge nti wowagira opposition, bwowagira any party. Apart from that in the ruling, it is a crime. Penalty nayo mugiteekeko. Tutambulire mu kumanya. We walk in the know. As Ugandans, feche tugoberera, siche mutukola. We follow the constitution because we think that is what is governing us. But what you're doing is contrary to what we think. So legally come out. Muveyo mu declaring ekituufu kye tugoberera. Ekituufu kye tulina okukola. Kuba kirabika ffe bye tugoberera si bye mutufugirako. Mwe script yamwe gye mutufugirako ndala. So come out, mutuwe ku script eyo gye mutufugirako. Today nyinza okuba ndi bweru and tomorrow I'm in. Because of a crime I don't know exists. Nze nganze nkuze mmanyi, I have a right to belong to any political party I want. Nkuze nchimanyi nti we cannot all be leaders, and it is my right as a Ugandan citizen to vote for the person I want to represent me under any political party. Nze nkuze bye mmanyi. Simanyi obanze musiru obanze mugwagwa, I don't know. But to me that is what I know. We cannot all be leaders. So, I have a right to belong to any political party I want, and I have a right to vote and support who I want to represent me. On all levels, right from the presidency, paka ku chairman. Era nina right eraga support yange to that person. Mbasiziza musango. Kuba mmwe mwatuwa eddembe eryo, muddemu mulitijjeko. Because if I come out and say, I think the views of this political party match with my interests. Nanga kangende, when you be. Era ndi kubwa president, nja kulonda Kyagulanyi. Because his views match my interest. Noli nava naga, according to my interest, Katumba. Gwengendo okulonda, era gwenjo okuwagira. Noli nava naga, according to my interest. Oh no, gwengendo okuwagira. That is what we thought it is. But it's not what it is. It's contrarily different. It is different kuba ne sawa zino nyinza okuba nkyayogeranga nasaliddwako. That is not, it is against the constitution. I have a right, freedom to speak. Kati muveeyo mutubulire ekituufu. Muveeyo nga yomwavayo ne mugaa nti kati mutubawadde ssente. Mugende munoonyereze ku age limit. tujikwateko bati tujikwateko muwe babaka bamwe sente end result fe tuba tujimanyi mubuze should we have the multi-political parties tuzeetaga either way do we need them we have them but do we need them if they can't be respected if we can't have democracy what are they for like for example what are they for if the only reason is for the people in opposition to be arrested, to be abducted, to be tortured. Muzijewo. I mean, to my thinking, what are they for? Kuwambira mbana baffe. Kusibira mbana baffe. If it's not making sense logically and physically, muzijewo. Fetuchimanyi we are in a dictatorial regime that does not want to declare. Na yenge chitufu tuchimanyi muzijewo. Mutasa abaana baffe. Mutasa abaami baffe. These are Ugandans that should not be confused and mixed in your political games. Bwoba watuwe dembe ne mugamba nti according to the constitution of Uganda, you have a right to support any political party of your choice. Kati ate gwomu gwansiba because I am belonging to a certain political party. You are arresting me. You gave me the freedom. You gave me the right, but you're the very person arresting me for the freedom and right you gave me. Why not wake up, stand up, be strong enough, and scrap it out of the constitution? Binomubikola namwe. You're doing these things. You have scrapped a lot of things from the constitution. Fundamental things. To sustain yourselves in power. To sustain your interests. Nachino muchikole. Mutasa abaana baffe. Mutasa abaami baffe. Like, declare it. As long as you're supporting a party apart from the ruling party, it's a crime equivalent to treason. Period. Abana Uganda bajja kumanya nti eri etteeka lyayise. Nga kati bakimanye etteeka lya Computer Misuse Act lyayise. Era oli akimanyi nti w'okuba ebifaananyi, w'ompostinga nga sikuwadde lukisa, bw'okola hate speech gye muyita hate speech gye simanyi, bw'okola ki? Musango. Bakimanyi. Era oli agenda okikola nga akimanyi akikoze naye musango. Nakyo muveeyo mugambe nti bannaaye. From today onwards, we have one political party. And if you're not subscribing to that political party, you're committing a crime. So that we save these young people from the arrests, abductions, and torture. Because bano bana bato, they still have a future to run. Kati mutunulire Ashraf. Guwobo liyeyo ddala musango kyo gwakubya Ashraf. He was on a camera. But he sustained lifetime injuries. Mwana wa muntu. Musajja wa muntu. Because of political games. Ngatemwe mubawe dembe. Why frustrate them in the freedom you gave them? Why frustrate them in their rights? It is better you remove those rights. It is better you abolish them. Nibamanya nti kyebakola musango. Abaana bangi abawambibwa, abakwatibwa nga bali campaign trail. Bangi abaana when there are elections, niwe baga nti kati waliwo by election. By election yekayunga mwagiraba. The Nakwede case. I will not refer to very far cases. Nakwede case mwagiraba buli by election ezebeerawo. Nga ba polling agents baba opposition baba kwata. Ni baba tolwe gulongo okulonda kuwedde. What is it? What is the meaning? I mean, what is it significant anymore to vote? Is that democracy? If you only want me to do what you want, declare it. Don't give me an option to choose from when I don't have an option. You show me nti ndi waddembe okugenda okulonda n'okuwagira kyenjagala ate n'onkwatirayo nga gompadde obuyinza n'eddembe liga nti genda olonde. Declare. Vayo government kayunga by elections nakwedde abadde yesimbyewo ne gundi. Ku lw'ensonga bweti tulangiridde ono. Don't let people waste their time going to vote. Ate obakwatireyo. They are doing what is right. Being arrested for doing what is right. Kati option chize mubawa. Muveeyo abantu mubabulira amazima mubalage the other script je mutufugirako. Kuba ffe je tutambulirako si je mutufugirako. Ge mazima amatuufu. For us Ugandans, we are following the constitution, but the truth is the government. If you don't know what a government is, Google. Find out what the government is. It is a group of people that have powers to govern and rule a certain state. So meaning government chibinja chabantu. It is a group of people. Mwemanyi, that group of people. Mwemanyi. Muveeyo mutubulira amazima amatuufu. Script je mutambulirako. Let us know the script. Very many things are happening in the contrary. Very many things. Bw'obanga oli muna Uganda ng'otambula buli lunaku olaba every day. Very many things are happening in the contrary, out of our knowledge. Fete tumanyi nti kino ne wensi n'enfuluma wabweru n'entambula mbasi tumanyi nti musango. Every day tutambulira mu kutya kubanga tuyina unknown crimes that we don't know. Kyojjaba oli awo bakukwate ogenda otuuka mu kooti bakusomera omusango toguzangako togumanyi. Nga bye bakusomera mu butuufu olaba ludikya tolutegeera. So muveeyo mutubuulira amazima amatuufu script gye mutufugirako. Ffe bitulemye otegeera. In my little knowledge nze seetaaga muntu kuntaala mu kiraasi kunjigiriza some of these things. I don't need anyone to sit me down and teach me. I don't. Naye nsobola okumanya nti kati wano ndi mu nsobi. Kale ne wemba ndi mu nsobi, at least nkimanyi nti omuntu yenna azizza omusango kigwera mu kooti yeesalawo. That is why we have the legislature, we have the executive, and we have the judiciary. Naye kati ffe essaawa zino buli kimu kiri ku muntu ago. Ye judiciary, ye executive, ye legislature. Yakola amateeka, yagenforcinga, yagasalawo, yakola buli kimu. One person. One person like this. Buli kimu kiri ku ye. Kati ate ffe tetunnakimanya. Some of the things we are not aware. Enlighten us. Enlighten us to some of these things. We are so much of the law-abiding citizens. Nti Abannayuganda be bantu abakyasinze okugondera amateeka. Ne bw'ogamuteerawo nga mu butuufu gamunyigiriza agagoberera. If you've noticed, Omunnayuganda y'omuntu akyasinze okugoberera amateeka. They respect the law. Nti ne bw'onoovayo n'ogamba nti tetugikwatako era abaana mwavayo ne mulangirira the age limit. And they respected it. There are very many things you have declared, and we have respected them. Nachino mukiyise than abducting and arresting innocent Ugandans. Bana abaana baffe nzaalwa zaawano baana bannayuganda. They don't deserve to be rotting in those jails at the expense of your political interests. They don't deserve. No parent would stand to bear watch his child being tortured, abducted, and arrested because of political affiliations. Tewali. No child. No mother. Ira bwe muvayo ne muga nti bannange tukitunuddemu ne tulabanga political parties za Uganda tezina kye zituyamba kubeera literally bw'obitunulamu n'obigattagatta olabanga muli unfair nammwe mukimanyi nti mujja kukwata ab'emubende mubasibe because of Ebola naye muholdinge a massive concert ekololo. Nti mujja kugamba nti abaana bo twabakutte because of this and this, but we have very many NRM supporters on social media. They do what they want and go free like that. Naye wa NUP nze tekibatiise nkyakusanganga Maamafrica bamukutte. For what? Nga mbutufu sina musango gwenziza. But because of my political affiliations, because of my views, because of my opinions, I will be put into detention. My mother will not know where my daughter is. My mother will not know Chichi Ntukako. They will not even present me in the courts of law. So why not really save us that? From today onwards, no political parties apart from the ruling party. We shall obey. Uganda is a very, very, very law-abiding country. Bagoberera amateeka. Abaana mulekerawo okubasibira emisango gye mutaddewo gye batamanyi. Mutuwe script gye mutufugirako mugigatemu mu constitution. Kuba ffe constitution gye tumanyi ndala. Ne bye tugoberera birala. What we think is governing us is contrary to what is happening. Bwolaba abasirikale engeri gye bakwatamu abaana. Bwogenda ku polisi n'otuula n'olaba beyiro nga baziguza abantu. Wonomanyira nti script gye batufugirako ndala. We are not just looking at the abductions, the arrests and torture of Ugandans. There are very many things that are happening in the contrary. Ze nakula manyi beyiro ya bwerere. Era nga nkimanyi nti omusibe yenna aba suspect until proved guilty beyond reasonable doubt mu kooti. Naye kati saa zino suspect bakukwatanga offender yennyini akoze omusango. No trial, no hearing, nothing. Golowooza omusibe baba mutute ku police alina kumalayo how many hours? But how people spend days ngali ku CPS awo. Nibaga bamukutte bamukwata week ewedde ng'akyali katwe ku police. Naye constitution egamba ki? What does it say? So give us the right script gye mutufugirako kye tuba tugoberera. We are law-abiding citizens. Tiwoga nti togenda vuga mmotoka nga teriiko musolo, tuteekako emisolo. Tiketi muzitukuba buli lukyanoga akakati olaba according to this ovuze speed bweti eno speed mba nkuvunaana tiketi ne tuzisasula. Let it be the same. Abana Uganda bajja goberera. They are law-abiding citizens. They will respect the law. They will respect. They will abide. Daninzo okubeera wano nga neeyasamya ebyange nenkeera ku makya nenyambala katishati kange ngende kamocha atonkwate. Nina obwana bwendese waka. Nina omwami. Nina abantu bendabirira that are going to remain suffering because you've whisked me away. Sometimes we need to sit nga abana Uganda ne to take aside our political differences. We reason rationally. Noga okay. Omuntu ono omukutte. Tomutute mu kooti. Family ye temanyi weeri. Bakwano be tebamanyi gyali. Ab'enganda tebamanyi gyali. Weteeke mu kifaananyi. Tewetaaga kubeera MP, tewetaaga kubeera. You don't have to be a politician. As a city politician. But I'm a Ugandan. Who feels, by the way, for my country? I'm so patriotic. Bukwata akazindalo okubuulira endiga zo zibuulira amazima amatuufu. Preach the truth. Kati temusobola ate sibayo omuntu yenna gwe mpuliraga politics and religion. If you read the Bible, we have various kings in the Bible. Politics and religion are two good things that move together. But Bishop Muma ndibadde muvaayo okusooka okubuulira abantu ekituufu. No ku advising accordingly. Tikino nedda mususe. So otherwise, gwe muna Uganda aliye yandaba. Me, I'm out of here. I'm signing out. But the truth is, we don't do these lives for following. We don't do these lives for popularity. Tetujirya. Sigenda kuva ku live eno olwokuba nfunye shares olwokuba mugirabye nfune mmere ku meza. No. We are speaking the truth. Tetujja ku live zino for following and likes and, you know. That's not the aim. Now I na platform. Because there is nothing you can do apart from speaking up the truth to defend your country. Tewali muwendo gwa sente gusobola kujjawo ekyo. No amount of money. Kuba ffenna mukimanye nti tunyigirizibwa. Nabawade example ne mbagamba nti kye tulimu essaawa zino. It is like crossing our hands and watching our neighbors' hearts catch fire. Nga tetutaasa kuzikiza muliro nenga mukimanyi naffe tusula mu busiisira. Our neighbor's heart is catching fire. It's blazing fire. But we have crossed our hands. We are not doing anything. Naye ng'ekituufu mukimanyi nti naffe tuli mu busiisira. Ekiri eri kisobola okukyala ewange kisobola okukyala ewuwo teweeyibaala. Whether you are into politics or not, it can happen to anyone. Let's just push and force these people to do what is right. It's not about political parties. It's not about political individuals. It's about the country. Let them do what is right. Mukole kituufu. We don't want any. Tetuina gwe tusikiriza tetwagala namwe mutusikirize. It's not about pushing people to join political parties. At the end of the day, we are not working hard to be the best political party or what. We're working hard to live in a better country. Chechisingo obukulu. We all want to live together in peace. It's not about wagira chino, wagira chiri, katimukola chiri. Because namwe muchimanyi, like seriously speaking. There are no hidden agendas. Whether you belong to FDC, whether you belong to DP, whether you belong to NRM, there are no hidden agendas. Tuwali agenda eriawe eri hidden nti katife tuine ekibinja ky'abaana baba training ogenda mu nsiko. No hidden agenda. Unless otherwise, but no hidden agenda. Meaning bino bye bintu bye tusobola okwadressinga n'okwadressingibwa. We address and be addressed. That is us. That is what we expect. To address and to be addressed. But for us, we are receiving the contrary. Abaana basibibwa, abaana bawambibwa, awatali musango. Not only abductions, zemulaba nti banaye free Jimshid, free Gundi. A lot of injustices are happening out there. A lot of injustices. Ate byenjogerako mubimanyi. You go through a lot to receive a service that is supposed to be free. You go through a service, no service ya bwerere, but you have to pay for it. You have to struggle so hard to get somewhere. Womanyi nti munaye wano ninawo writing o muna Uganda okutuukawo. But you really have to fight so hard. Bino byenjogerako bya bulijjo. You see how many people pay for police bonds. These things happen. Nyinzo byogerako olwokuba nawe okimanyi nti police bond is free. Nolowooza nti nimba. Keera ku macho tuleko ku police. Olaba oba waliwo omusibe yenna gwe bafulumya nga tasasudde. Gwe keera ku macho gende mu downtown. Olaba abaana be batwala. Obo ino musango batoyina musango, they will take you there. They no longer care about omuntu wa wansi. As long as oli muntu wa wansi teweeyibala mwana wange enchalulwo. No one is safe. No one. You're not safe at all. Whether you're in politics, whether you're not in politics, whether what, whether you speak, whether you keep quiet, no one is safe. As long as oli muntu wa wansi, nganze, you're not safe. You're not safe. I see some people bava ne bagamba omanyimwe mwagala kino mwagala kiri, you're pushing this, you hate your country. There is no person who loves their country like people who stand out to criticize the bad. Ekyo njagala mukimanyi okuva ne leero. Ebe nsowere kugwa kubba. There is no one who loves you than that person who criticizes you. They want you to do better. They want you to do much more than what you're doing. That is why they come out and tell you, chino chitufu. But someone who will come and sugarcoat you, akulage nti chokola chitufu naye nga amazima amatuufu chikusula mu kinnya. Tuterafu okuvuga reverse n'ogamba omuntu emabega ndabiraayo. Ni waliwo omuntu akugaa sigala ngojja ninga akulaba ogenda tomera. Nina ga sigala ngojja. Sigala ngojja ogero kino tisinga pa ngoli ku kisengo okikonye. N'omuntu akugaa nti lekeraawo kyusaamu kati weteno kati awo oyitawo. Ani aba kubulidde amazima? Ani aba akutaasiza? The one who has criticized or the one who has sugarcoated you? Akulaga nti chokola kituufu naye nga si kituufu. It's not right at all. Ate nga nawe okiraba chokola si kituufu. So there is no patriot than those people who criticize because they want the best for their country. I've seen some of you people. Mugende bweru, you spread hate speech, you do this, you do this. If we are speaking, listen. Listen. You can't learn while talking. Listen. And when you listen, find a solution. The only solution you people have is arresting. But the problems are not being solved. Nze bwe nvaayo nenjogera nonsiba ekizibu kyenjogeddeko tokisolvinze era omulala another kyakunzira is going to come and address the same problem. Another person is going to come and address the same problem at the end of the day fena tugenda kugwera mu komera. So let us look into our issues. Muzitunulemu. Address them. What other solutions do you have apart from abducting, arresting and torturing Ugandans? What more? Look into their issues. Baine ensonga zaabwe zibanyiga. Abaana b'obutale baine ensonga zaabwe. A lot of injustices are going on in courts, in hospitals, in schools, everywhere. There are a lot of injustices in every institution. Mulimu injustices zokka. Ogenda mu ddwaliro ng'okimanyi munayi wano sirina kusasulirawo sente. And they will tell you gula eddagala. No ddagala lyofunye ne bagala not for sale. Ninga olisasulidde. There are a lot of injustices in all the institutions. Not only just zino zetulabako zi abductions zichi. There are a lot of injustices. A lot. Fe tuvuge motoka na yolabo omusirikale wa traffic na kubo mukono noga mukama. Nenga license ojina. Emipira kwejiri. Emotoka yiyo sinzibe. Tuina musango gwokoze. Nenga na yajja kuyimiriza amaking sure akuteka ko musango. Ovemu olukumi. Bwe bulambwe tulimu abannayuganda bwe tuyitamu. We are surrounded with injustices everywhere, every day in our walks of life. Everywhere. Buli wamu twetwoleddwa injustices zokka. So when we come out to speak, it's not because we want publicity. Fete tujiria. I, for one, I don't eat following. I don't eat publicity. That is why when namuja kuga Maamafrica, I will come out when I have what to say. Not just anything. I have something to say. Not anything. Mvayo kogeranga. Trotoyo no na data wo. You don't waste your data and time to hear me tell you eyachaye gundi, eyakoze gundi, eyanyiziza gundi. There are more issues, important issues eziruma abannayuganda. Lwakubafa abannayuganda ebitusingira byebyo. Gundi yayawukane ne gundi, gundi yaddinganye ne gundi, gundi yakoze kiri ebitayina makulu. So I, for one, I'm not going to come up here and give updates on people's lives. I'm not going to come up here and start giving a biography on someone's life. Tebina webinkwatira konze ngaze ng'omunnayuganda obulamu bw'omuntu eyayawukane ne gundi neyeekyawa ne gundi naddingana ne gundi tebulina we bunnyigiramu ebinyiga weebiri. We are surrounded with injustices in all walks of life every day. Every day. Ka economy ke kabi n'ogattako okunyigirizibwa. Ate fenna tukawulira lwakuba tekaleera abamu baguma ne bagamba munnaye Facebook yange nnako ba followers 5 nani anampuliriza. So to the little few that have the bravery and confidence to come out and say no kino kyesose. Banji kumwe mutusinga following naye mugenda vayo nga mwina kye mutwetaaza. Mwagala tugule tiketi za morokwa mwina concert. Mwagala tuje mu church ga morokwa mwagala kukunganya sente za overnight. Mwagala tuje mu company za morokwa mwagala tubawagire. But when it comes to defending omuntu wa wansi gogenda okujja mu sente, you don't come out collectively. Ni mugenda kuvayo mutusabe sente za ticket tuje tubawagire mbivulu. Mugenda kuvayo mutugambe mulete akabo tuzimbe kanisa. But the Ugandans are suffering. And you're quiet. You're mute. Musirise. But when you want something from them, mugenda kuvayo. Mugenda tandikaga kuba amasimu. Kakati munayo manyi Bobby, bali njagala ontereyo posti. Kakati mama solo, ninayo ekivulu. We are also going to start supporting people who support us. We are going to cry with people who cry with us. Na yensonga bweziti bwezijja oli mwana wa bendi abuziddwawo bana abaana be bakwata mbutale bana bakesisi abawamba ebintu by'abaana mukimanyi bulungi sawa yakwe abaana tebalina sente. The things are happening but you're quiet. You're quiet. Niwe mubaayo n'ekivulu nga mutandika okunoonya abantu mutandika onoonya ababaka. Kakati tulinayo ekivulu kakati tusupporting kakati munnange kakati kiri ngebintu ebimwandibadde mu byetuusaako. If it wasn't for the impunity and the injustices of the government. Naye mmwe munammwe mulinda we mufuniramu. Bino mubiraba nti bikyamu naye musirika olw'okuba mwagala akawogo. Kyokka olumala era nga mujja mu bantu. Buy our tickets. Support us. Bana abannayuganda be bakyasinza okwagala support bali bubi. Bali bubi. Abantu be mutwala mbivulu byammwe bali bubi. They need you to speak up and stand up for them. Bali bubi. Tuli bubi. Sigenda kweyibala because nange ndi bubi. And what they need is your support. When they cry, cry with them. Not because you're really connected to them, but because oli muna Uganda. Oli muna Uganda munabwe. Juzi Haji na Duli yali aziko omwana we. Mbanji kumwe mwagenda okuzika, but how many of you speak up? How many of you? It doesn't make sense to appear just mu camera kulaga nti wendi. But when you can't speak up, when you can't condemn and criticize the bad. Hana Uganda fe buzibu tuyina twetu. Tulimu obusirusiru bwaffe bwebu. Twerabira mangu, we run nothing and forget nothing. That is our problem. We just learn nothing and forget nothing. Ninge chitufu abana Uganda mubavireyo. Like, come out and stand with them. Nze mbindi mubuliri bwange ndi waka. Jamshid simumanyi nti muganda wange oba bba wange oba ki naye muli kinnuma ne ngamba yi abaana be basuze batya. Oba bambi mukyala we yalidde kamere. Oba yali mukomera mulamu oba mufu. Because nkuba mwakafana nyinga encha we buchanga mama wange yaliyo, muganda wange yaliyo. It can happen to anyone. It can just happen to anyone. Bakuba fetwe yibala tukala tekinatuuka wange tekiri abo bana byabufuzi. It's no longer political. Eroja kuwoza bana byabufuzi naye kibuyaga bwenejja fenna. Mwete mumanyisa awazino abana ba boda abatalina mirimu. Nitu techikwata kolo kuba ba otavuga boda muganda otavuga boda bakwata aba boda bwe batyo. Na yo wa boda rwanecha watandiko okubba. Tojja luwona. Ninga gwowoza tebitukwatako. Bija kukwatako. Some things will always come back to us in an unexpected manner. They have consequences. Directly or indirectly, manyabuli injustice yona ina consequence. And it will affect all of us. Oba oli munabi abufuzi, oba toli munabi abufuzi, as long as if now we are in this state, it will affect you. Waliwo amateeka gaitanoga, nze bye tebinkwatako bya banabi abufuzi. Okay. 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 Bine ebintu tubyogera ne tubireka wano. But time will come, our children will revise these things. For losing abatu tada batu wambada tuli makomera. But our children will revise these things. Mwana agante chitufu mama chino ya chogera. Chitufu mama wange chino ya chogera. Chitufu mama wange chino ya chogera. So you don't have to be there until bandabe ndi kulusekerwa bobi neko bizana yakafananyi. Nsilika. Neko byakafananyi lokuba nina concert. Mpita abantu. Do the needful. Fenna tuli banna Uganda. Let us do the needful. Tukole ekyetaagisa. Naye nga mukimanyi bulungi nti injustice ezo nnyingi. Hamudani kyekituufu. The majority tuli bubi. Ge mazima amatuufu tuli bubi. Tuli bubi. Nebe mulaba nti bana ebali yaddeko bali bubi. With those few, and in the many I've said, Kubanchi Manya, I started at 8, it's 9, that's 1 hour. I didn't want to exceed that. Munzikirize nkomao. If you find this message meaningful, tojireka share. Let it run to our minds. And it's not just about those people out there. It's about us as a country. Tustukire wamu. Tukabire wamu. Ekitufu kisigalenga kitufu. Echichamu kisigalenga chichamu. Irrespective of your political party. Let us do what is right. Let us address what is supposed to be addressed. Toti iririra. Urokuboli wena them. Speak out. Let your people, let your political party members know that what they are doing is wrong. Praise them where need be. Criticize the wrong. Pinpoint it out. Irrespective of your political party. Echitugatta wano fenna tuli banna Uganda. Sagala kumanya what religion you belong to, what political party you belong to, what tribe you belong to. We are in the same state. And it's not going to change. It's not going to change. Anything can change. But me being born a Ugandan will never change. It will never. It's something I cannot change about myself. So, muzikize mbagalize echire chirungi. I wish you all a good night. Ababaddeko, thank you for sparing your time. Thank you for sparing your data. Mwebale kubeerako, mwebale following Maamafrica. Let's keep praying for Honorable Malende Bambi Mukama akususe mangu. Quick recovery. Thank you so much, Map Media. Thank you so much, Selector Devi. Omubaka wange, Honorable Muwadanku Nyingi. Nawe nkutumiddeko emirimu gye mukwasaganya UK. Ruchira Bashiza, thank you for being on. Nkulabye nawe obaddeko. Thank you so much. Ani omulala gwendabyeko. Mubadde bangi. I've been trying to see some of you. Mubadde bangi, but thank you so much for being on. Swabra Owomukisa, thank you so much for being on. Mwena, how can I live without sending my greetings to my sister Babi Chagulanyi? Nawe nkutumiddeko ate n'omukulu. Nawe nkutumiddeko wonna gy'oli ng'olaba. I know zino video mubaayo nga muziraba. Thank you, but it's not that we do them to get following or what. It's the best we can do. Me as me, it's the best I can do. Singa mbadde ninayo obuzindalo obulala era nabwo nandiyogedde. Singa nalina ekifo mu parliament era nakyo nandisune ng'abanayi. It's too much. We are leading the country unconstitutionally. Kekazindalo kenina lye ddoboozi lyange, bwe buwagizi bwange, ye support yange. I cannot be shut up from speaking the truth at any cost. Pade brick ogambye nange ntumirako nkutumiddeko pade. You know, I just shout out at the last because, you know, sijja kutumira, but I shout it out because Mubako this is TK. Thanks, Maamafrica. We're going to share this information. Thank you so much, TK. Bruce nawe nkulabi obaddeko. Very many nekai ke ayo mkulembeze nawe obaddeko. Thank you so much. Ernesto Wafula. Okay, these are people that are coming in last. Okay, I can just push like 2 minutes. Nembabuzako Mulunda Richard Luze Andrew Anderson Ogambachi Anderson nawe obaddeko. Red Banton naye abaddeko. Swengere nawe nkutumiddeko muganda wange Real KL, thank you so much. Sajja tuvudde wala nnyo nayo oyo. Real KL, thank you so much for kulemerako. This is kwetuli webale kubeeta nsonga Mwanje Hakim. Okay, Mwanje Hakim. This is Bwamba Emma, webale nnyo sister. Thank you so much, Bwamba Emma. I know waliyo mupiira but wali mupiira. I don't know. Those of you who are following World Cup omanye y'omwaka guno. Yobambi temujinyekedde nnyo. Hi sister, hi Uthman ogamba otya muganda wange. So abadde bagamba Maamafrica obuze mbamu naye nga bwe mbagambye, we are not just going to present ourselves just mutulabeko. We come when there is an issue, when there is need. Zesiga kujja nkole live buli lunaku nyonoone datawo nyonoone obuddebo simply because I want to make an appearance. I also respect my presence. That's why I'm not everywhere. I'm not everywhere. I also respect my presence. This is Awali Ali. Banange omukulu. Lewis Rubongo ya nawe nkutumiddeko. Thank you for being so committed. Thank you so much. Banai. Mwena muli banji. I can't finish all of you. Muli banji naenga. Thank you so much. This is Mulondo Daniel is watching. Thank you so much. Bana. This is Tempo Simon Musoke. Munzikirize mbagalize ekire kirungi. Munzikirize mbaleke. Thank you for being on. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following Maamafrica. This is Helen Nduhuchire. webale kuijareti. By the way, I'm just winding up, so I was just saying those amisi bachiri kade nawe wakatuka, but I'm leaving, I'm signing out. Nabara msemwe nabana bibanda. I send my greetings to the holiday makers. Bana umanyire ronzi zenzijiridde birala. To the holiday makers, Team Chagulanyi, thanks for the message and we appreciate gonna share this video. Thank you so much, Team Chagulanyi. Mwandidde mmere obusungu. Okay, Amisi Bachirikade, Mami long time. Mbayo. So for the holiday makers, the craft shoe learning program is still on. To the parents, abadde complaining ku distance and transport, that problem has been solved. So in case you want and you're interested in your children engaging in mukuyiga okola engato as a craft shoes, you can also contact me. Namba zange ze namba ze sikweka. Ate tokubango ze kubuuza bitakwatagana. Some of you mwefula abagezigezi. Nze sina kintu kye, there are no hidden agendas. I'm a businesswoman, I do business and I deal with everyone. So tewe kubya masimu ngu obuze bitakwatagana, be on point. Okube simu tukira ku nsonga, say it out and we go on. You know, abamu mwagala okwefula, abefula bambega abakola kinza toyina kyombegako mukwano sweet tewali. Jakubo yonona budde bona databo kuba ekituufu tewali. This is Amisi Mami long time. Okay, Stidia Kwarikunda, thank you for joining. Kasidi Abdu, nawe yobale kujalet mbasiburo ngenda. But I wish you a good night for the holiday makers. For the message, bolabanga erimu amakulu erimu egumba. Let it go. Jisharinge. So that we are all informed. Tutambulira nnyo mu butamanya bwe buzibu bwaffe Abannayuganda. Iranze wembere nnyo mu bantu. I try so much to keep quiet. Because I can't learn from talking. I learn from listening. Mpuliriza nnyo. Buli lwenfuluma mu nju yange, it is a learning day for me. The more I listen, the more I learn. So, mbagaliza olunaku olungi. Have a good night.